What year is it? Oh my God. Got a Salady at the shop. Kind of sick. Tuning it. It's on link. It came in with a Mount Everest looking fuel map. But we got it going. Runs pretty decent. It's got a little bit of work to do. Did that set screw work?
Sorry?
That set screw worked? That was the right size?
So, I think it definitely made some new threads, but it works, and it probably doesn't need a nut to hold it in, so.
Oh yeah, it should, that should just hold itself in, so.
Oh yeah.
We'll mess with that here in a second. So we wanted to weigh the car. This is with a full tank of gas. This is everything in it. I mean, this is full street weight before taking anything out. And it kind of wavers a little bit. It got down to a little under 2,800. Went to like 27.95. Now it's 28.06. We're gonna call it 2,800. And then with my fat ass in it, it's over 3,000.
I just bumped it with my hand.
He bumped it with his hand. Now it's going up. So somewhere around 2,800 pounds. Justin's fat ass in it. It's definitely gonna be 3,000 pounds.
We're the same. Yes.
We're the same.
I'm just shorter.
$29.99, 3,000, 2001. Yeah, so we're stabled at like 2,800 and some change. Are you 200?
200, 205. Depending on how much clothes I'm wearing.
Because it was like 2,805 or something like that, and it's 3,005. So, and it's
200.
yeah. So it's 3,000 with me in it, dude. We could like those races that have a 3,000 pound weight limit. Like you got to be 3,000 and up. We could make that. Barely.
You have to eat a burrito before every day.
Yeah. That's fine.
You need another remove before flight Hubaju before we go.
Yeah, that'll put some weight on the rear. Yeah.
You just need one.
Yeah, we need one as a reminder. So we got the new fans on, which you can see the zip ties, which I'm not the happiest with, but you know, whatever. But you can see the fans on there. They work. Comes on. Got a couple of new additions to the tune. What the fuck did you just do?
It fell out.
You broke my shit.
I didn't break it.
Yeah, you did.
It was already
I
broke.
saw it. Anyways, we're gonna test out a couple of things on this tune here in a little bit.
Fixed it.
You fixed. All right. We out here. Sorry, we got some construction going on over there. But we about to go take a drive in the 8 HP swapped 2JZ E30. Finally got it mostly finished. Not a whole lot left to do before Texas 2K. I've got some gas cans I'm gonna go fill up, top this thing off. Just a recap for people who don't know, it's a 2JZ GTE. And we're on max ECU with the 8 HP. We got a 7675 turbo, next gen. We're on CO2 boost control. We might not turn it on today. It's really cold out. Drive-by-wire. We got GSC stage 1 cams. It's pretty basic, stock N57, the BMW 8 HP. We're on a 275, 50, 15 ET Street R and some 24-inch ET fronts, skinnies. You can see the little gauges we got here. Pretty normal looking car. But yeah, we're just gonna go put some gas in it, or ethanol I guess, some fuel, and give y'all kind of a point of view of what it looks like to drive this thing. Show you how well it drives, how well mannered it is, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. So my battery was completely dead just a minute ago, and I don't know if it's gonna start or not, so we're gonna try it. Perfect. I really like this drive-by-wire setup. It makes everything so much easier. I'll just log this. I don't really have anything that I'm like tuning right now other than like shift cuts. So I'm just gonna kind of go over the car. So on here we've got a couple of different selections to choose from. You might not be able to see it, but right now it's in comfort mode. And I've got 8HP gear lock on, gear 1 lockout on, which means it takes off in second. I have a big bang, which is like my shift cuts where I shoot flames and shit out of the exhaust. But everything else is just normal speedo, tack, throttle percentage. I think I've got ethanol percentage on there, trans temp, coolant temp, all that stuff. But yeah, we're just gonna kind of drive and show y'all how everything works. We're in comfort mode. I'm just gonna put it in drive, and we're just gonna go cruise around. Show you how it kind of drives like a, I'm not gonna say it drives like a modern car, but I mean it behaves like one, at least transmission shifting wise. You'll remember from like my DCT videos where we did something similar with the drive setup. But it's nothing like the 8HP as far as smoothness, as far as how smooth the transmission shifts, how well it takes off. Like there's no shuddering, it's just such a good drive. It's much more enjoyable. The only complaint that I've got is the factory converter is really tight. So it pushes through the brakes at a stop because it's made for a diesel. So it needs a larger stall or a higher stall in order for it to have a little bit better road manners, at least sitting at stoplights. But we've got something for that. That's no problem. Yeah, we're just kind of cruising along. Really easy to drive. Over here, you know, I've got my park, reverse, neutral, drive. This is manual mode, and we do have a working launch control. This is my radio, which is really just my Bluetooth for my phone. This is rolling anti-lag, and this is my boost knob for turning the boost up. In order to have that work, I've got to have my CO2 tank back there turned on, which I don't believe, yeah, it is off. So, yeah, we're just cruising along. I'm gonna go get some fuel. I'm gonna put it on sport mode now. This is just sport mode for the transmission. It doesn't do anything for power. It just changes the way that it shifts. It's just gonna be a little bit more aggressive when it shifts. Aggressive, nothing crazy. And here we are in 8th gear, just cruising along. 8th gear is honestly a little too long. I mean, I'm not gonna be like on long trips other than maybe a drag and drive again, where maybe I could use it, but like around town, I really could just lock 8th gear out and just not use it, cruise around. Just cruise around in 7th. But you know, I paid for all the gears, I'm gonna use them. And then you got first gear lockout. Well, okay, so now we're down in first gear. Okay, see how that worked? Just hit the button and it drops down to first gear. But it's just like one more shift, and really it's not needed to. It's just not needed for daily driving. So I usually just turn that off, turn first off, and just run second gear. It's just a lot more smoother of an engagement. And then we've got track mode, which is just track shifts. Just makes it even more firm. And then the other one's drag race mode, but that's for when we want to like do a trans brake launch, which in the other video I showed y'all how that worked. But I'm going to test a couple things today. I want to test the bump function, but we're just going to go back to track mode, and I'm going to put it in manual mode over here. So now I've got full control on the paddles. We've got upshifts, or downshift blips on the throttle, so we can downshift and it will rev match. It's got to be over a certain RPM though to do that. I think it's like got to be over 2,500 or 3,000. Probably won't show that for a little while. Oh, big bump. I've hit that bump 2 times now. I know it's there. Yeah, very well mannered. Yeah, not a whole lot to show you right now other than maybe I can do like a downshift bump. Yeah, so you see how it downshifts like that? That was 6 in the 5th. This is 5th in the 4th. I'll see if I can go back in the log and do that here after a while. Open the throttle up just a hair more on the downshifts. Just needs a little bit of refinement, not too much. So yeah. And now I'm in traffic, no point in being in manual mode. We're just gonna put it in drive, back in comfort. We're just gonna let it do its thing. This F-150 was like tailgating us the whole time. And decided to do a flyby past us. I guess he's asserting his superior dominance. Oh, look at his, I don't think you can zoom in. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit, but his exhaust pipe is like 2 little nut sacks underneath his bumper. Pretty funny. Let's see if he does something crazy. Oh, look at that white vet. Huh. Huh. parts members. All right, we're here to fill up. Last time I was here, it took like 20 minutes to fill up in this place for like 10 gallons because their pumps were so slow. They were so slow that I didn't even bother filling up my extra jugs. I was just ready to go. So I really hope that these, oh fuck, it's all intertwined. We don't want that. These, this E85 here sucks, by the way. It is like never very good. It's like at best 70%. Oh, it's good. All right, cool. It's actually working. I actually have a pretty decent amount in here. I just wanted to fill up the other tanks, the other fuel jugs. So this is probably only gonna put in like 2 or 3 gallons. But I'm just gonna fill these up and head back to the shop. I'm gonna test out a couple of different boost settings, and I'm gonna test out trans brake bump. I got traction control working earlier, so that's actually good to go. 10% slip seems to be the ticket for now. I'll test that when I actually get into some traction limited situations, but as of right now it gets pretty damn good traction, so it's kind of hard to justify just turning it on. Can you sit there? Cool. So yeah, I'm fill up these tanks and then we'll hit the road again. I'm gonna test a little boost knob. I don't know how much boost this is. On the dome, so there's probably like 12. I'm shooting for 12 psi, put it like that. So we'll see, we'll turn it up a little bit more. I've got everything mapped out. I'm just trying to get a good idea of what each is, and then I'm gonna play with it from there. Got stopped. All right, let's see what this one does. Jesus Christ. Fuck. I bet my wife heard that from the house. I live right around the corner. Guaranteed I'm getting a text. Was that you? You just woke Boogie up. Sorry, Boogie. So that was on 2. And on the next one we'll put it on 3. I think we're just kind of creeping up to like 14, 15 pounds, something like that. We'll see. Go up here and do it again. You do it! You did it! Alright, we should probably just do a 4th gear roll on from now on. Let me get over in this lane and we'll do a 4th gear. Scratching my window? No way. A brand new fucking screen. Here, let's set that right there like that. Alright. So that was 3. Go to 4. I think on this surface up here, I should be able to get away with using 4. Maybe. That guy just swerved right next to me. That was crazy. He's mad. He's big mad. Okie doke. After I hit fifth and went back, I like tapped the shifter again by accident. It went into sixth. I did not mean to do that. So it's like pop, pop. It's a little slower on the shifts with the big bang. So when I race, I'm gonna turn that off because it's pointless to slow my shifts down just for the big bang effect. If I can. Yee! I need to bleed my hydro again. I just wanted to see what 5 was. I think last time I put 5, I think it's like close to 20 pounds. I wanted to see if it hit that target. So I'm gonna review all this real quick. And yeah guys, I hope y'all like the car and how it drives and all the features it's got, and yeah, thanks for coming along for a ride with me. Oh, I did want to try something. Let's see. Okay, since we're here, let's just turn this back up. Sorry, back off. Just go ahead and turn CO2 off, and we're gonna try something. We're gonna do. So it was trans brake is going to be this. Oh, I got to go in track mode. I'm sorry, drag mode. Okay, here we go. That. Oh, it just put it into park. I need to check that, because what you're supposed to be able to do is hit park and it bumped forward, but it did not work. So I should have been able to go. And that's the trans brake building up boost in second gear on the trans brake. And I should have been able to press park and it moved forward, but it just put it into park. That's the algorithm, at least, for max ECU with the Dodge firmware for trans brake. Obviously that did not work, so and it that's new. Anyways, it's the Dodge firmware for trans brake, so I need to see if there's another way around it where I can press park and it bump forward. So that did not work. I'm gonna check that log and see exactly what happened. So anyways, like I said, thanks for riding with me. I'm gonna go check these logs and make some adjustments, and I'll get back at it later at another time.
At the starting